Hey, and welcome back. So it's been a little bit since I recorded a video last, but I was trying to find a part-time job for like a while, and I applied to like several places, but I didn't get any of the jobs, and I literally don't know why, because they were literally just like entry-level positions. So basically, I'm going to college in the fall, which currently it is like mid-March, but I don't have a car. I've just been sharing it with my mom. But obviously when I go to college, I need a car because I'm going to be a commuter student. So I had the idea, since I think I have like 450 subscribers or something, that's a good starting point, I feel like, for just having a couple videos and not like much experience, that I would just try to upload and hopefully it would take off. And then like my small business would be like my main thing. But we'll see how it goes, and you know, dream big, right? So the point of this video is to be introducing this series, but my like studio that I make all of my jewelry in, I make jewelry, I do live markets, but then I also sell on Etsy. So it's literally a mess right now. The closet is a mess, and in a second I'll turn around and like pan over the room. So I was gonna clean it up. It is like 10 o'clock and I'm waiting for my laundry to get done, so I figured like it would be a good thing to do while I was waiting instead of brain rotting on TikTok. So I'm gonna show you the room and then we'll get to cleaning. The first area is the closet, which, I mean, this part looks pretty normal, but then you go down to the floor and it's just a complete disaster. There's like off-season jewelry on the floor and just, it's such a mess. And then we also need to like restock this area. I don't know with what, but we need to restock it because it used to have bracelets on it but doesn't anymore. And then I have this random mattress in here, which we brought this up here one night during a storm and we just haven't taken it back down, and it's literally been in here for months, so that's taking up space too. And then like I have kind of like two desk areas. This one I was going to use for filming reels and stuff, but I just honestly used it as a dumping ground. And then this area is pretty clean, but then my main desk where I make most of my jewelry and have most of my like everyday stuff, like strung beads, and then in here is like tools and stuff. And then I just went to Joann's for probably the last time, which I'm so sad about, and have some beads and stuff from there, and then just some stuff that I need to clean up. And over there I obviously need to clean up that, but overall that's not too messy. There's just some stuff on the ground, so there's certainly a lot to do and I don't even know where to start. But I think I might start with the closet. I originally used this thing for storing clay bead combinations in, but I think I'm going to use it as a storage thing for some of the stuff that's kind of loose and on the ground here. So I'm going to organize this a little bit and then pop back. Okay, so I just emptied out the majority of the compartments on the little shoe rack or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to put some of my out of season like Christmas jewelry in the other pouches. So I'm going to try to put you back on the tripod and show you that. So here's my Christmas clay bead bracelets. I obviously have a ton of these, and then I have like my better earrings. I have some like Amazon charm earrings for a lower price point, but this is like Christmas earrings. Here's some more of the beaded Christmas earrings. And then these are all my Amazon Christmas charm earrings. So here I have some like bags that I, like use at in-person shows, and then also some tissue paper, so I'm going to make a compartment for that. I tried to space save a little bit more off of camera and put the bags with the tissue paper. Another random thing I'm going to put in with these is some Christmas stickers, and I throw these in with some Etsy orders just to make things cuter. So I think that is the finished product but I'm gonna grab another like kind of section of stuff from the floor of my closet and try to organize it. And here is some Halloween organza bags. I'm gonna put those right here. I have a bunch of these little pink boxes from when I very first began making jewelry, and I'm gonna put them in the top 2 sections, but I'm gonna do it off camera because you can't really see all the way up there. I don't know if this looks very organized, but it is a lot more, like, it got a lot off the ground. And while that doesn't look super great, it is like organized in sections. I know it's not like perfectly Pinterest worthy, but it looks a lot better than it did, and I will actually be able to like close the doors to this. So before I kind of go to another part of the room, I'm going to just straighten up this like basket area because it's kind of, there's way too much on here, and I worry about it like crashing down in the middle of the night. These are all beads after I put them up here. And since I have so many beads, doing that kind of helps me like know where something is if I am like after a certain type of beads. So it may not be perfect, but at least I know where everything is and it's kind of in its correct place. And it's obviously a lot less full. So yep, I think we're done with the closet and we're gonna move on to another section of the room. A very random but quick task is I'm going to put this tree back in the basket and line it up in the corner. So anything that goes into a different room, I'm going to line up next to the door. This big bag will be perfect for me to empty out my trash, so I'm just going to keep it here on the bed until I have finished cleaning up, and then I'll take out the trash. So this stuff here is done and ready to be transported to live markets and such. So I'm just going to straighten it up and kind of try and keep it on this bottom shelf because I feel like it's not that aesthetically pleasing. If you want to organize your jewelry similar to how I have it organized, I just ordered some Snackle boxes off of Amazon. I have this random piece of glittery paper, and I'm going to put this in the craft section that's in my closet. A very eyesore point in this room is this bed, so I'm going to try and clean it up really quickly. And there's not very much on it, just stuff that needs to go on the market prep shelf. So I'm going to do that and do maybe a transition, which I'm probably not very good at. So I cleaned that up, and the next area I'm going to deal with is that over there, which is like my filming station. And then I'll deal with the desk. This area would have better lighting, but I tried to turn on my ring light before starting to film this video and it would just not turn on, which is very annoying, but you know, it's at night, so it probably wouldn't have been good anyways. However, I have some glass bead kits here and then these 2 rectangular boxes, and everything but the bead spinner and the scissors and this elastic goes into the bead closet, so let's do that really quickly. I have these very random baskets that I don't know what to do with, so I think I might just put them in my bead closet and figure out something to do with them another time. These scissors and this bead spinner go on my main desk. Here, the elastic goes in this drawer, and the beading needle goes right here with the other ones, which are buried under this stuff. This stuff, believe it or not, kind of belongs right here. I just need to kind of like more strategically place it so that it looks nicer. I think I have some room underneath of there, so I'm gonna try and put it in there. Here are some Awala beads. I call them Awala beads because I make bracelets for those water bottles with them. I just have some extra clay beads from Hobby Lobby right here. With this, just a blue and peach instead of the pinks. Here's another stack of the beads that I use for Awala bracelets. I have these 2 random clay bead combos, so I'm gonna put those here. And I did not think this was going to fit, but it literally slides in just perfectly, so I can put all those extra clay beads right in here. Here is just a microphone that I use to make reels sometimes if I'm doing a voiceover. So I'm going to keep that under here because I like this white desk for filming. Overall, this is much better looking now, and I just have these random things that probably go on my main desk, which I think is the last area to clean up. So let's go ahead and pop over there. So this isn't really as messy or like out of order as the other places. There's just a lot of stuff laying around, and I like a clean workspace, believe it or not. I'm sure you probably can't tell by the video. Here's some of my new strung beads, and I like to store those right here. This has a ton of strung beads in it, and if you're watching this far and you want a strung bead haul, just comment down below and I will make one. These are some new colors of clay beads that Hobby Lobby just came out with, and I think I'm gonna hang these up on the necklace stand that's in the corner here. I also got these new seed bead tubes, and most of my other ones are from Hobby Lobby, so they're a lot shorter than these tubes, so I'm going to hang these up on this necklace stand as well. My recent obsession for making jewelry is making my seed bead necklaces again, which you can see a couple of them right there. But this does not belong out on the desk, it belongs in the drawer where you saw me put some other of my stringy materials. This is my big bead design board, and I specifically use this when I'm making rings and wire wrapping some jewelry, and I think I'm going to put this on my white filming desk. It just has some random hardware like earring hooks and head pins in it, and that goes in the corner right there. I just have some charms and then also my extender chains for making necklaces, and they go, I guess, right here because there's not really a whole lot of room back there where I normally put them. The last step is putting my tripod where I usually keep it, which is right here on the side of my desk. I didn't realize the video was filming that way, but other than that, my desk is pretty clean. I am going to keep a couple things out that I've really been frequently using, and yeah. So I'm going to do a couple finishing touches with a few things that are just laying on the floor, and then I will show you the finished product. I did try to take out the trash a little bit, which there's some stuff I definitely need to vacuum up. I didn't take out the whole thing because I just don't feel like it, honestly. But I did knock it down a little bit with that bigger bag from earlier. But this is kind of the final product. It looks a lot better, and while it's not perfect, I do use this space very frequently, and it gets messy like you wouldn't even know how quickly it gets messy. It's pretty annoying, actually, but yeah, this is the final product. So that is my video for today, and I am going to be trying to do this series to build my channel so that I can hopefully get a car by college, because otherwise I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So fingers crossed that this works out. And if you watched all the way to the end, I am so glad you did, and I'm so thankful. And leave a comment down below if you need to clean up your craft space, if you are a fellow crafter of any kind, crochet, jewelry, painting, whatever it is. I feel like it's a universally relatable experience that your craft area gets so messy no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it and you like some of my other content, I would urge you to consider subscribing so that you can see more videos like this. But if you have a video idea, comment it down below and watch out for it in this little series of trying to buy a car off of YouTube. So that is all, and I will see you in the next video.